Okay, so that's up and looks pretty stable above 7,000 kbps. We're not even running 8% on the CPU. That looks good. You are live. Live from North Dallas, Texas. Very good. Okay, howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of SimAirport in early access. Now available on Steam. Link in the description below. I want to welcome everyone aboard, and thank you for joining us. We're going to try being the operative word. I cannot guarantee she'll hold up, Captain. Try to have a technical issue-free episode here, so we may only run for an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes or so. Texas Sugar Daddy, hey, how you doing? What's happening? Welcome aboard. Glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you give us a like and share with your friends. Let them know about the channel and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Make sure you know when we go live. I did give you 3 or 4 minutes heads up. And that was when I was very rapidly changing things over, because for those of you who have joined us on Twitch, you know I did my first Twitch live stream last night. If you have not joined us on Twitch, look down in the description below. There are links to all kinds of good stuff. Discord, join us on Discord. You can look at my library of games. You can suggest games that you would like to see. Twitch, you will see me do live streams on as we look to expand our global reach. You are welcome and much appreciated to donate to help support the channel via PayPal or Patreon. Become a patron of the channel. And if you do those things, I tell you what, you put in a suggestion, I will probably be more than likely happy to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, we can play that game. Or do a series of how-tos or tutorials, or you can just watch me make a fool of myself. Or what have you. So we appreciate you your support for the channel here, and help us reach 1,000 subscribers come mid-July of this year, preferably this year. But I want to welcome all the recent joinees to the channel. All those on board with the A-Train, you are now part of the A-Team. Welcome aboard. All right, there's enough with the Willy Foo-Foo stuff, but Texas Sugar Daddy, welcome aboard. Appreciate you being here with us at KAUS. Austin Bergstrom International Airport and former Air Force Base. All right, so we're going to jump in and continue playing Test Airport 41H. I've got the A on there because I think we made a save, and then I just stacked it with the little A. You can't overwrite saves in on the Edge server because of bug reporting issues and what have you. So last go round, aside from the technical issues we were having, we put in a second runway, made it look fancy schmancy with using some of the additional ramp materials to create overruns and a little extra space around the taxiways and whatnot. We also added gates. Oh, you know what? Let's just correct this real quick. This should be A6 Intruder. There it is. And this gate should be A8 Crusader. Yes, the A8 was the Crusader, if memory serves. No, this F8 was the Crusader. I don't know if there was an A8. I'm sure there... Oh, yeah, you know what? There was. It was going to be the Rapier, I think. It was really cool. I think it's the one that had the high... intake above the fuselage. It was from Vought, Lincoln Co. Vought, same folks that did the Corsair and the Crusader. So it kind of took the best of the Crusader, and they were trying to build a new fighter. Is that what I was? That's F1 Curtis A8. Nope. A8 ground attack. Nope. Nope. That was much older. Okay. It's a different plane I'm thinking of then. That's fine. Okay, cool. Anyway, so let's get busy here with what we're doing. All right, so now we got the gates properly labeled. We got rid of that idea of doing the underground stuffs, road-wise and what have you. We're not going to foo-foo around with that because that just looks problematic. And it was giving us a little bit of an issue in that the packs were not functioning in a way we would function as human beings. Hey, look, curbside check-in. Let me check in here. Nope. let's bum rush and go upstairs and go to the drink machines upstairs. Even though there's a drink machine right here. And there's seats upstairs, even though there's seats right here. And there's ticketing kiosks upstairs, though there's ticketing kiosks right here. So we tried. They didn't work out too good, but that's all right. We'll get over it. Let's real quickly talk about our fuel situation. We have 8 million liter capacity. We have 6.9 million liters in the inventory. I don't think we need to worry about it. And look how cheap we got it, 83 cents per liter. We're currently selling at $1.50. And 50% of our aircraft this is based on this price. So the track the market, it's almost the pricing still doesn't do a whole lot for me. Okay, in theory, I could run this price up based on this, right? If it's $1.37, I could charge probably $2 for it. Let's look at like $2. Now, it's going to cost me in that it's going to drop me down to only 20% of the flights want fuel. So here's the estimate. Let's look at the high end of the 76,000 to 216,000. Let's say that 150,000 liters of fuel. This was yesterday's demand, 340,000 liters. Okay, so if we drop this back down to $1.50 where we had it, you can see the numbers going up. And like the point I've made multiple times ad nauseum, airplanes need fuel basically everywhere they stop. Okay, they're going to get some fuel. Okay, because fuel is weight, weight is drag, and drag is cost. Okay, you don't want all that cost on aircraft. You want it to be efficient. So if you're flying from, say, Austin, Texas to Dallas, Texas, like American does, like Southwest does, and what have you, you're not going to fill up the aircraft's tanks in an effort to get to Chicago. Okay, you're only going to put on enough fuel to get from A to B and then have a margin of safety once you reach B, if you reach B. The idea being, if there's weather at B, you may have to divert to C. You may have to divert to Oklahoma City. Or, I mean, if it were Austin to Dallas, that's so short. If there were weather between the two, you just wouldn't get off the ground. It's that simple. But say you were going from Dallas to Chicago, and the weather got crappy in Chicago, you may divert to, I don't know, Milwaukee or St. Louis or something. Because at some point, if the aircraft can circle the field for a certain amount of time if there's thunderstorms at the field. Because if there's thunderstorms within, in the Air Force, we had lightning within, lightning within 3, you had to clear the flight line. Lightning within 5 or 10, you couldn't do fueling operations. Oh, good Lord. Stupid dog across the way. You couldn't fuel aircraft with lightning within 10. And of course, radar technology and detection technology has improved significantly since I was in the Air Force, which was in the early 90s. So nowadays they know even better where lightning is occurring, either cloud to cloud or cloud to ground. And so they will shut down flight ops or ground ops. They'll take the airport to what's called a ground stop state. If that happens, no aircraft depart. Okay, people will sit on the airplanes unless you have like a tornado coming in or something like that. A tornado warning in the area, they'll deplane the aircraft and get everybody into the safe areas of the airport. Ask them how they do that at Lambert, St. Louis, because they had to do that a couple years ago. And then arriving aircraft will just circle the field. I mean, they'll stack them up every couple, 3,000-4,000 feet up above, or a little distance off, because typically when you have thunderstorms come through an area, they're part of a frontal system. You wind up with a wind shift. If you wind shifts, you may have a crosswind during the storms, and you may like Dallas-Fort Worth runways run north-south. DFW International, our winds here in North Texas are predominantly from the north or the south. DFW International Airport has 5 runways that run north-south. Okay, then 2 of them run crosswind northwest southeast. Okay, the two runways at Love Field run north northwest to south southeast. I think they're not true northwest southeast. They're kind of in between. So they kind of split the difference a little bit, and that helps that airfield run. Um, if you can't land at DFW because of winds, you may be able to land at Love Field. And then you wind up sitting on the ramp there waiting for the storms to clear and then take off and fly over to DFW. Anyway, so the point is, you're not going to load a full tanks on the aircraft. You're only going to load what you need to get from A to B plus a 1 hour margin of error, as it were, depending on where the nearest divert location is. Okay, that's how that works. So the price should not matter. They should buy regardless. The fact that half of them want it because I've got it priced at $1.51 and the market's selling at $1.37, they shouldn't care what the market's selling it at. That's what I have to buy it at. Of course, if I don't want to make any money, I could drop it down to $1.37, right? $1.37. Let's see if I get to there's $1.34. One more notch should put me at $1.37. There's $1.40. Can we get in between? There it is, $1.37. Okay, so 24 of 42 flights will request fuel. All right, and upwards of 627,000, which means it's the big birds requesting fuel. It's pointless. All right, the dollar cost averaged out with the fuel I have in the tanks, I got it for 83 cents per liter. So say I knocked it down to $1. 30 of the 42 flights would request fuel, right? I'd only make 16 cents a liter of profit though. So I like $1.50, $1.51. That's a good price. And we are going to roll tide, roll with it. Half the planes, and I mean, that's the price it was yesterday. This is the request range, and we're going 340,000 liters. The key there becomes how much capacity do you have, and how much do you have in the tanks? Because if you have to buy fuel every day or two, you're going to wind up with the price up here at like $1.40, $1.50. You're not really going to be able to make money off of it. The key is to buy low, sell high, or sell at a reasonable price. But to have the capacity, and you don't want to blow out your capacity every single day because you're going to get burned by the cost of fuel. So we've got several days worth. If we're 400,000 liters a day, you can do the math. We've got like 15 days worth of fuel. All right. So we're good to go because we want to keep this down here at rock bottom. Rock bottom. Okay, enough of that stuff. So let's look at the upstairs here. We were doing some build out of the upstairs part of Terminal A here. And we were trying to decide what to put in this space up here. We put a bar in. That's cool. We had not decided on kiosks. So we want some people to get some food. And we had not decided on what we want to retail cafe. Okay, that's cafe. Let's go retail. There we go. Now this has got all these new little things that you can put in the shops, which is kind of fun. And we might build us one of those right in here too. So far here on the second floor, we've got a coffee kiosk and we've got a bar. So we probably need to put souvenirs in, but we may do that down here. All our departing packs have to go around this way. So this might be a good place to put a store because then everybody goes by it. And that's a good thing, I think. All right, so we'll worry about retail stuff here later because we got all that space on the roof of the first floor where we could build, frickin' Walmart up here plus a movie theater. Avengers Endgame, can't wait. A couple more weeks. So what shall we do? Now we did a dessert kiosk and a pizza joint downstairs. I'm all about doing another pizza joint, but here's the trick. Okay, let's look at what you've got to have because now you're required to have kitchen space for food prep. Okay, but the trick here is you've got to have refrigerators for cold stuff, pizza, sushi, donuts. Okay, and you've got to have storage for health food and snack kiosks. Okay, snack food kiosks sell crisps. Health food kiosks sell avocado on toast, and that requires a cooker. Okay, now we've got the cooker because donuts require a cooker. Pizza obviously requires a pizza oven. They all require a sink, and they all require prep carts and hot plates. Okay, so we got all that. As far as the sushi goes, I think all you've got to have is a prep cart. Okay, so you can. To me, it makes sense to pair up. So we really don't need these. These are Department of Redundancy department. They serve no purpose in this kitchen because this kitchen serves these two places, and all we need is the refrigerators, the cookers, and the prep carts, and the pizza oven. All right. So I built those in there just for looks, but then they stocked them, and then I figured out how this whole system works. And it's important to understand how the system works so you can make the system work for you. All right. So in theory, we could dismantle this and this. All right. We'll take those out. Now, let's bebop back upstairs here. Let's not hit that key. And things. So if we have a kitchen with cold food stuff, we could do another pizza joint. I'd kind of like to do a sushi kiosk. But we could do snacks. We could do health food. We can do whatever. Disappointing, of course, that there's not like a burger joint or a taco or a burrito place or something like that. But I'm sure they'll come along in due time. So, does anybody have a preference on food for upstairs? Anyone? Class? Bueller? And we don't have the depth here that we have downstairs. We have a little bit, another tile of depth here. But I had the idea, you know what, I can still do it. It will just be, oops. Let's just do this. Okay. How about we do pizza and sushi? Everybody likes pizza. All right, we want to have a little bit of seating in there. So we'll do a pizza joint here. Okay, then we're going to set up a wall. Okay, so we'll have a row. There'll be room for tables there, just like over at that bar. We'll do a wall. We'll put a door there. Okay, this is going to be the kitchen. I think the kitchen has a required space of 4x4. Yes, 4x4. Okay, so that's easy. All right, so do 5 tiles across because that's 4. And then we're going to put that there. So now we got the 4x4 here. Okay, we're going to put doors here and here, and then we're going to do our other kiosk over here. So other kiosk. Now accepting ideas. Let me know in the chat while I deck out the pizza joint over here with some stuff. Fancy chairs. We don't want fancy chairs. It's a pizza joint. We could do cafe tables and cafe chairs. That would just be a little different, but you know what? I think same vendor, same deal. Let's just, whoop, nope, we don't want that to be there. We want this to be here. Like that. Yeah, that works. Cafe chair here, 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 and here. And then we scroll down to here. We'll ask why. Hello, hello. Leaving chat to watch on Fire Stick. Okay, text Sugar Daddy. Appreciate you. Did you have a choice on the kiosk? Do we want sushi, snacks? Let's skip desserts. We got that paired up downstairs. Sushi, snacks, or health food as our other kiosk up here. And get your 2 cents worth here before you run or walk. Let's put that and that. Okay, cool. So there's that. So we're doing pizza. So we need a prep cart. Health food. All right, Texas. Why ask why? Hello. How are you? Appreciate you being here. Snacks. All right, we got a vote for snacks and a vote for health food. Anybody else want to chime in here? Because snacks and health food means we have to have two different storage systems in the deal. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I don't know if, you know what, we may have to, let's take this wall out. Cancel, cancel. We're going to have to put a little bit more room into our kitchen space here. All right, so pizza oven. How do we want to line this up here? Pizza oven, hot plate, prep cart, and then we could do storage along here or storage along here. Yo, Jim and John, freaky fast. Well, right now we're planning on what we're going to pair up with pizza. We're not going to do desserts. So it's sushi, health food, snacks. Sushi, health food, or snacks. We've got a vote for health food and a vote for snacks. So that's what we're looking at right now. So we're going to put pizza oven here, prep cart here, need a hot plate. Wait, cafe. Hot plate. Put that there. Okay. And then we're going to need a refrigerator for pizza. Put that there. Oh, you know what? Maybe there's a better way to do this. I have an idea. So, one thing we're definitely going to need is a kitchen sink. All right. We'll put that there. Okay. So, there's that. I'm thinking we're going to put the fridge. We have refrigerators. Oh, yeah. Now I got the idea. Now I got the plan. Refrigerator, refrigerator, kitchen storage, kitchen storage. All right, boom. Now we're going to go back and put right back in what I had. Now I found a more efficient way to use the space. There's the pizza. Here goes the hot plate. And here goes the prep cart. Okay, so there's that side. Now, what are we doing? Are we doing health food or snacks, Jimmy John? We can't do sandwiches, sorry. You haven't opened your own place yet. So you have freaky fast. Let's see, that's going to go there. That's going to be, yeah, this is where the wall's going to be. Okay, good. This is, I love it when a plan comes together. Cool. That goes there. Which means our other place will go right over here. And so we just need what kiosk is going to be. Otherwise, I'm about to flip a coin. It's going to be heads for health food and tails for snacks. Enter your votes now. Avocado toast. All right, that's health food. All right, it's going to be a health food joint. We'll do snacks in another location. All right, very good. Health food kiosk. Oh, it's bigger too. Oh, that's okay. We'll put it on this side. And then we will just put the wall right here. Okay, cool. Health foods. Okay, we got it. There we go. That's what it's going to be. Okay, back to objects. And let's put some tables in here. Actually, it's only going to get one table, I think. Yep, it's only going to get one table. Minimal service in this place. So there. Okay, so now for the having those there means we may not have to have another prep cart or hot plate. Oh no, we gotta have a stove. Oops. Yeah, we gotta have that. A cooker. Yep, we gotta have a cooker. So that's for the avocado toast. And then, let's see. We do have a prep. We can put another prep cart in here. There's that and a prep cart. We can drop that right there, I think. Kind of cuts the corner off, but I don't think that'll interfere with anything. Does that? It doesn't look any different. Okay, we'll see. Hopefully that works. Okay, so now let's go to decor. Decor. Plant 3. Here and here. And then we'll put in some garbage bag, which is ops, garbage bin. That's the right side one. There's the left side one. Beauty. Okay, so now that we got all that, now we go to construction, and we'll pick up some flooring for this, and I guess we'll go with the wood again. Why don't we go with the lighter wood color maybe this time? Maybe this right here. We'll do all that. Like, well, nope. The kitchen's going to be tile. You wouldn't have wood in the kitchen. So we'll get some tile for the kitchen. Let's just put the simple crap in there. Who cares? Simple flooring. And it's going to need to go from there to there. Okay, sweet. Alrighty, and then we need some more carpet, and that's going to be this color to run across here and up to here. Oh, we're going to swap out the flooring in the bar too. That's going to go there, and then this is this carpet here. And we're going to put that there. And we'll go from there. I don't want to tie up our workers laying a bunch of carpet for now. We can go ahead and connect this guy. Of course, we've got to assign these gates. Assign. Okay, that's good to go. We'll throw a couple more PA speakers up and around the area. It's crap. That's what people are saying. People are saying stuff just to say stuff. We grow. We're like the #3 grower of avocado in the world here in the United States. So think about it. U.S. will just grow avocados. I mean, who cares? You know? Screw them. We'll just grow them ourselves. So we'll have some avocado toast. Oh, I will do flooring under this, the bar. We'll do this wood floor here because I think that makes it look nice. Like we have over the coffee shop there. Okay, let's get busy. Wait, what time is it? 22:26? Okay, that'll get everything delivered. I think we've already got the flight schedule filled for gate A4. We could start looking at adding flights for gate A6. Although if that's the case, then we might have to do a little of this. Let's see here. Where do we want to start? If we use this, we go to clone tool. It goes a little... Wait, we actually start here. It goes a little something like this. Boom. And you know what? We can do that same thing. Oops. Nope, we can't quite go that far. Oh, I went one tile too far. That's on me. Oopsie. Bloom. And that's how we get those gates decked out. Ha ha ha. All right, let's run this forward. That'll get us right up to. We'll go right up to midnight. 3, 2, 1, or pause. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, we have a bank loan? Oh, we do. Oh, that's right. We borrowed a bunch of money to buy fuel when it was cheap. Okay. Let's pay half of it off, shall we? Yeah, okay. We pay a little more than half off. We'll pay $600 of it. We'll be back up above $1 million for the next day anyway. Okay, so gate A6. Do we want to add some more flights? Gate A6 and Gate A8 will both be ready to rumble. This is for large aircraft. Let's see who's got what. 7.0s? No. No. Ah, there's a 7.6 for Rexicana. Okay, and we got 2 runways now, so we can stack some flights up. All right, so we'll take that guy. And SparkJet, what do you got? All right, they got a morning 7.6. Now, and we may want to tap the brakes here a little bit because we could get stupid and shoot an arrow like Cupid and use a word that don't mean nothing like lupid. Let's land these suckers in here at the same time. Oh, and then remember, every time you got to come over here and change your schedule edit mode to 5 minutes, so that we're on. I do stuff on really on the quarter hour. So, okay, so SparkJet, that's covered. Wait, why am I putting on my A8? Put on my A6, doofus. Oh, wait a minute. No, we do not want to do that. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. That puts them on opposing ends of the field. And hopefully, God knows this is what will happen. This Aerotime plane that's going to get A5, which is up on the north side, it'll land on the south runway. It'll land on 9 right. And then the heavy that's bound for gate A6, which is on the south side, will probably land on 9 left. And then they'll have to pass each other and do a dance and all that goofy stuff. We'll see. Okay. So we don't panic at the disco, let's just see what's out there. I'm not going to add a bunch more flights. 7.0s, boo. 7.0, boo. 7.6, that's good. And there's nighttime 7.6 there. That's good. 7.0, boo. Wait. What do you have there? They got a 7.3 though. We could always take a 7.3. I'd rather, take a 7.6, but okay, there's a 7.6 in the afternoon. There's a 7.6 in the afternoon. Okay, good. And there's a 7.6 in the afternoon. Okay. All right. Very nice. It's cool. It's casual. Though I think we're only going to get 2 afternoons if we squeeze in another morning flight around this during the 11 o'clock hour. And there's a morning 7.6. So we could always squeeze that in there. We'd have room for 2 afternoons, probably. I guess we could get a very late afternoon arrival, pushing the evening shift, but we'll see. Let's do this, though. Let's run through the day with these 2 aircraft on the schedule. And you know what? Let's go ahead. We'll put a night one on. What's your... Oh, they got 7.3 at night. Let's see. A Ford Air has a 7.6 at PM. We'll take that one. All right. That should give us plenty of time to make adjustments as needed. All right. Let's just kind of project this real quick. If this one comes in at 11 o'clock, that goes to 1. Then we have 1:30 to 3:30, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, okay, which means this one should arrive at 6:30. So that leaves those time slots available. Okay, I like it. We'll do that. So now we're opening a new gate, so we're going to need to hire some more personnel. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 staff. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 staff. Okay, let's add another couple of janitors. Okay, and then we'll watch security. I think we've got extra staff on. No, we didn't dink around with that underground deal because we'd hired people for that. Okay, so now we want to adjust their work schedules. So during daytime, 1-1, we don't want anybody here yet. Daytime. Oh, those haven't been built yet. We're not going to be able to adjust their schedules till they're built. Okay, that's fine. Swings overnight extended. Okay. All right, let's just get them built then, and then we'll get people up here. All right, let's get some urgency in our priorita here, gang. 6 a.m. Yep, start showing up. Start blocking it. This whole area needs to be built out, and it's on urgent. So yeah, they're getting it built out. That's good. But it's going to include flooring, unfortunately, because we copied over the flooring. That's what these guys are waiting for right now, is other stuff to be delivered. But that means that this will be up and ready to go in time for flight ops for the day, which it needs to be up and ready to go in about an hour. Okay. Ticketing's got, okay, the early line has got a line, but now everybody else has shown up, so now everybody's blowing through there. Security's blowing through, that's good. All right, very good. All right, we're in good shape. Now, hold up. A couple things we got to do. We got to assign this guy. Make sure these have baggage. We may have missed some bags here, so that's going to suck. Okay, and then this we're going to assign to here. Assign to here. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Queue lines. We're going to expand queue. We're going to start. This is going to be first class queue right chaw. We have peon queue right here. And peon queue to here. Okay, good job. Now let's assign that to these. And this is coach, first class. That's coach. This is first class, assign, and then this is going to be coach as well. We're going to click on this one and assign it here. We'll run people through on first class with both, and then blow them on out of here. Now, we can also assign this PA speaker right there. Is that taken care of? All right, is there anything I'm missing here? We may need an extra baggage cart. Nope, we got 3 of them. And we got standbys over here, right? So let's go ahead and set up a standby baggage cart. And that way we'll have that to cover it. Okay, I think that will do for now. And okay, so let's now we should be able to at least schedule this gate. All right, so for daytime, we're not in daytime yet. Actually, we are. We're in daytime. Okay, we're going to want 1 on each of these. Swing shift, we want 1 on each of these. Overnight, 0. Yeah, we can't do that yet. Extended time, we're going to have 1 person, just in case. Something early, something late. I know I don't have that over here, but so. All right, let's give this a minute here. Okay, now we can schedule the pizza joint. Extended time needs nobody. Overnight needs nobody. Swing shift needs 1, and daytime needs 1. It may need 2, but we'll see. We may have to up those numbers. Alright, so now, once the kitchen gets built out, and it's about built out, there, it's built out. Now we just have to that, and we got to get deliveries in here. So that's ops, transport and deliveries, retail, every 2 hours, apply changes. Now, once that stuff gets stocked the first time, then we'll be okay. All right. See, they'll come in and restock everything. But these guys have to be stocked before stuff can get served. Okay. Oh, there's still prep carts have to be built, but that's okay. They'll get them done. Okay. All right. There's everybody flowing in. We already got fuel service on the deck. See how much fuel we get. $63,000 for fuel. Cha-ching! We got another one over here. $16,000 for fuel's up there. $61,000 for fuel. Cha-ching! Like it. All right, pizza joint. Why? Okay, assign this to a kitchen. Oh, yes. Assign to kitchen. assigned to kitchen. Okay, very good. Now, let's make sure that we have people hired for those. We need 4 more retail workers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can math and something seems a little off there. We'll check. Okay, hire them. And then we need probably 2 more chefs. Now we have to go back to manage schedules. Okay, so we're going to hire during daytime. We'll have 2 chefs. Swing shift will have 2 chefs. Overnight, 0. 0 there. Extended time, we'll have 1 chef, and we'll have 1 worker there. We'll just say they're working late or whatever. So, okay. That should do. That should cover us. Whoops, wait a minute, hold up. Oh, they're not built yet, so it's not going to matter. It's going to get built now. Look at it, it's 3. Oh, wait, this is 7-0. Hang on. All right, how's security flowing? Ticketing's looking a little busy. Security's looking a little busy. Full stop. Okay, that means we need to do some work here. Ticketing. We're going to have to expand. Okay. Okay. So we can add in some more security. Build that wall there. Okay. We are going to probably make a change this electrical room layout here to move this wall over 1, but it's not hypercritical. See, here's this tile here. See how the security guard who's standing at this metal detector, which is in this tile, is kind of half hanging out on this tile? I kind of like to have a couple of tiles worth of space there. That's just me. A technical thing there. Okay. That said, let's see here. Objects, we need 1, 2, and that's going to be all we get into here. Okay, we could make this for first class and flight crew only. But that means desks won't be available. Well, no, we just have the wall in the way. When we take the wall out, it's just a divider between the queue lines. How do we want to do this? Because we're at the limit on what we can build to the south here. Because we're within 10 tiles of the taxiway. Well, we're at a point we are. Yeah. So that partially overlaps security. So we can't build anything in that red space right there. Okay, so we can add 2 more security rows. Jochen de Kloof. How are you? Pre-check security checkpoints. No, they do not have exclusive pre-check security checkpoints. Jochen, welcome aboard. Appreciate you being here. How are you? Does the building and planning option compare to Prison Architect if you have played it? I have played Prison Architect. I played the tutorial for a couple hours. Someone bought it for me, and it was very kind of them. I just find it to be a very depressing game, and I have no interest in it. So I kind of got rid of it. A lot of comparisons been made between SimAirport and Prison Architect, and I think the basics, it's on the same game engine. I think the Unity engine or something like that. Although now they've threaded it differently through multi-core processors. on SimAirport. So yes, there's a lot of similarity between SimAirport and Prison Architect. I think if you have played Prison Architect, you'll have no problem figuring out SimAirport, especially if you watch my videos. Hey, watch my videos. It's midnight. Oh, you're up late watching. And where are you? You're in? I would think you're in Germany or somewhere in Central Europe. Yeah. So SimAirport started, and it looked a lot like Prison Architect, but over the past year and a half, it has changed substantially in appearance. So it's gotten away from that cartoonish appearance and looks much more realistic now. So hopefully that helps you. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We're going to buy some stuff so we can open a couple more, because it's only 7:58 in the morning. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get a couple more security lines built. So we're going to order these, get them on site, and then we'll get them integrated as soon as we figure out the layout of this expansion here. Because we have options, but unfortunately the option's not really a good one. Otherwise, we're going to have to look to build this upstairs. Ronald Garcia, hey, how are you? You're from the Netherlands. Very good. I have to ask, are you a fan of Formula One, and do you like Max Verstappen? Because he's like a national hero in the Netherlands, I think. ID check stand and metal detector. Cancel, cancel. They went more realistic. Thanks. Both interesting for me. Oh, good. Well, hey, everybody has different likes and what have you. I just that the whole Prison Architect thing is just kind of ick. I mean, let's just have sanitation system architect. Definitely correct. What did you miss? What'd you miss? I've added gates A6 and A8, although right now we're only testing aircraft into A6. So we've added 3 flights for the day into here. So this is the most aircraft we've had on the ground at one time. We have added a little shopping up here. We've got a kitchen. We've got a pizza joint, which still has no stock, but it will be delivered soon. It should have stock coming in here in a few seconds. Now the bar looks super busy. So we're going to add another person in working at the bar. In fact, I'm trying to think. I got to think there's got to be. We'll have extra people. Whatever. All right, let's get. Whoops. Let's get 2 people in there during day. Wait, during what shift is it? Day shift. Swing shift. Let's add a second person in. We may need a second person in here before long and here. But right now our chefs are not going to be terribly busy because there's nothing for them to cook. However, that should be delivered before too long. Oh, and the coffee shop looks like it could use some labor help too. No, maybe not. Bar looks like it needs more. All right, so now let's go back to addressing our issue here. We have major lines. Yep. We got problems because you can already see there's somebody here. Missed flight. That's not good. We got people who missed their flights. That's not good. Union Air on Gate A5. All right, so we've got to expand security. To expand Securita, and we're going to have to do this during the active hours, which I hate to do, but we're going to do it. Let me think on what's going to be the best way to do this. I know the best way to do this. The one thing you don't want to do here, yeah, but that's going to take a lot of planning and stuff. Right now, I'm working on addressing right now. If we can get 2 additional security lines up and going right now, I think that'll, do wonders to help this security issue. Plus, if we're going to build the new security upstairs here, we're going to put in the remote bag scanners. So we're going to upgrade our technology and probably reduce our staff in doing so. All right, so for now, one step at a time. So one thing you do not want to do, okay, although I don't think it would be a problem, because see this corner here? All right, if I just take out this wall here, if I leave this in place, this corner ties it off. And if I leave this piece in place, this wall, the corner ties it off. If I were to take out this wall and this wall, I think this corner ties it off, but I can't be sure. And at that point, we may have a security shutdown, effectively, of the entire airport. We can't afford that during flight operations. Typically, you want to do this stuff overnight. However, because we only added a couple of flights, we've got it set up so that during the course of the day, we can make these changes. And we're going to do it in a controlled manner, right? But part of the problem right now is the fact that our workers are tied up finishing this build up here. So we're going to have to just let them get through that. We're going to deal with some heartache here for a minute. And so here's how we're going to handle this. We're going to dismantle half of the walls, okay? Which means the security is not going to get violated, because as soon as we get this cleared out, we're actually going to create, and we'll do this here in advance, we're actually going to make this security zone, right? As soon as this section of wall gets taken out, we're going to make it security zone, okay? And actually, this is all we're going to take out. We're not going to take out this wall here. I think what we're going to do is make this like first class and flight crew security down here, but we're going to leave it open so that, you know, regular schlubs can go through these lines, and they'll speed things up a little bit, okay? So, let me just, that's assigned to those two lines. Let's assign them there as well. All right, let's hit it. We're just going to have to deal with a bunch of pissed off people here for a little bit. But we're going to get a break, because now that plane's off the gate, that was the first plane. Now the second plane's on. That's where all the packs are coming in for. All right? So that's what we know where we've got an issue. Is 376s on the gate is going to be a bit of an issue. But that's okay. We're going to work it. Wolvins 87. Hey, how are you? I could, but it's done. I got 25 of them. You know, that's a pretty good number. Let's connect that, so now we have one security zone. So now they're going to build that wall. And now that that wall's done, so this guy's coming over here and it's like, oh, you missed the flight. Well, get the hell out. Come back tomorrow. There'll be another one. Construction, dismantle. I'm going to dismantle this wall and this piece right here. Okay, guys? Dismantle that. Okay, now we're going to drop back into zones and make sure that that's understood. That's all part of one security zone. So now we're going to go to objects, bag scanners. Bag scanners, thank you. 1, 2. We're going to get 2 more. Our ID check stands, we've already got them in stock, so they're on the property. So we don't have to wait for them. They just got to bring them out here and hook them up. Okay, so there's that. Now, construction, put a piece of wall right there. Okay, that takes care of everything. Everybody's happy. Now all we need is another queue line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll do a first class line there. A second class line here. I guess I could take that one tile off there. That'll work. Okay. And then what we'll be able to do now is we'll have a longer first class and flight crew line, but then we'll be able to get rid of this one here and this one here, and if we do that and get rid of this wall, then we'll have 3 tiles and we can put in another zigzag for regular schlubs. Okay, that makes sense? Now, let's get this stuff built. Okay, let's go ahead and get this assigned to. This is going to be coach only, assign. And this is going to be first class and flight crew, assign, close. You're going to view, assign to, assign, close, okay. Nope, that. Assign you there, okay. All right, let's check that. These filthy regulars. Yeah, right? Us regular schlubs. How dare we? Okay, we've got no... Wait. Assign, click, assign. Okay? So now, there's those. Now we need more security personnel. So we need 12 more. Okay. Now, with that, let's manage the schedule. It's daytime, we want everyone on. Swings, we want everyone on. Overnight, we need nobody on. Close that, thank you. And extended time. Close down one of the lines. Cool. Okay. Let's roll with it. Now we just need, now the new security personnel have arrived on station, and now we should start moving people through faster. Yeah, I know, you missed your flight. Go away. Go away, man, just go away. Okay. Pop up here to second flow. Connect that there. That's connected to the gates. Okay, that's connected. All we got to do is build queue lines here. So we will do a first class queue there. A regular, filthy regulars, as Welcome is pointed out. All right, and then close that out. And let's assign this to this is first class. This one's going to be coach, but we're not going to assign that. We're going to assign this one there and assign the first class. All right, cool. So that's all assigned up and done and pretty. Okay, excellent. So now let's go back down here and see the lines should be thinning, in part because the aircraft have departed now, and we've pissed a bunch of people off. Now, ticketing looks like it's an issue, so that's where we're going to have to look at making our next major swing. Here's something we're going to do. We're going to move this SparkJet flight way out here. We'll move this one way out there. So until we get all this sorted, we're not going to add any more flights. I really don't like the janitors just walking through walls. That's magic and stuff. It's a kind of magic. Hey folks, you know what? I might be able to put a garbage can outside. You guys might be able to use it. Let's see here. Oh wait, I know. Yep, there's someone who missed their flight. Oops. Sorry. Let's see, kind of magic. Let's look at, there's some outdoor plants and stuff. Those there. Yep, we got a bunch of people upset. Oops. Sorry. There. Some garbage cans outside. Sweet. Okay. Alright, so now we got our night flight. Baby. Do-do-do, she says. Do-do-do. Yeah, I think ticketing was our hold up there. So now we're almost through the evening. We've got most of the ticketing out of the way. Security's pretty well squared away. So now we look at what are we going to do to improve things. So really, to go to upstairs, downstairs is going to require a major redesign here. Yeah, that's true. You know, I probably could run buses more frequently too. Let's look at that schedule. Retail we can kick back to every 12 hours. Buses every 20 minutes. Let's drop that down to every 15 minutes. And the light rail every 30 minutes. Let's drop that down to every 20 minutes. Okay. So now, I think security was starting to catch up to where we were, where we needed to be. We could nix this, push that wall up there, get rid of that one, get rid of this one, and then we'd have our 3 tiles. Or we could get rid of this one, and then we'd have our 3 tiles to put in another line. But ticketing, we're going to have to do some work. We need to up our capacity here at ticketing. So there's a number of different ways we could do this. You could change buses. Yes. If you have researched you gotta have where is it? Operations 2. So you gotta have the operations, you gotta have your COO, and you have to research operations 2. Allows management of bus, garbage, retail, and light rail services via the operations control panel. Boom. Which is under transport and deliveries. Okay, so that is what you need. All right, you learned something today, Yoakum. Hooray. So, hope everybody's enjoying the show. I'm A-Train, in case you missed the memo, and I want to welcome you to the channel. We're playing SimAirport, now available in early access from LV Game Dev. There's a link in the description below. Make sure to go get it on Steam. Hope you're enjoying things. You'll give us a like. We appreciate you being here. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about the game. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers by mid-July. So subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on notifications. Also, down below in the description, there's links to our Discord page. Join us there. You can see my game library and make suggestions on what you might like to see. Join us on Twitch. I did my first live stream on Twitch yesterday. Ran JFK International Airport for an hour or so on Tower 3D Pro. That was fun. And donations are very much appreciated via PayPal or Patreon. Links in the description below. thank you so much for being here and being part of the broadcast. Okay, so that out of the way, we did a little reset there. That's a radio thing. Ticketing. So let's look at what we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 ticket desks. Obviously, if we spun this around, let's get our little planning tool out here. If we spun them around, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could have those 7 ticketing desks along that wall. The only issue there is, oh, you know what? There is no issue there, because what we'll do is just build a wall right here, and that will accommodate the baggage deal to go down underground, because you can only have 5 hooked into one port. Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Sleep well. Have a good night. Dankeschön. I don't know how you say it in, I don't know if you guys speak, I guess, Deutsch, Dutch, or what have you, but maybe you can teach me a little bit. So, thanks for being here, Joachim. Hope you learned something, and have a great night. Appreciate it. And you take care. Send your friends. Get them on board with us. Okay, so we could put 7 desks along this wall here. Then we will just have to accommodate 1, 2 of these the ramps down underground for baggage, right? The divider, let's use magenta for the desks. So assume there's a desk there. Desk, gap, desk, gap, desk. In fact, we're going to go one step further. We're going to put the wall here. And clear this one. And we're actually going to make a gap between the desks. Why are you making a gap between the desks, A-Train? Fine question you ask, viewer. Actually, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to clear all this back out. Oh, man, that's awesome. Thanks. I appreciate that, Joachim. Thank you very much. All right, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do one more step. I like realism. You guys know that I prefer to do this where it's a little more realistic. Hey, Justin Corman, what's shaking, buddy? How are you? I want to leave space behind the desks. And I want to leave a space behind the conveyors for the big flight information boards, because we can fill up this space with a couple of those. We can just nuke this space. I mean, let's just turn on the hoopajuke, the information. Look how much, boom, the balloon. Well, that's not very good. That's not very good representation either. What we need is one of the big ones. There's, oh shoot, it gets caught up in those. Where's one by itself? Crap. Information overload. Information overload. Information overload. Wait a minute. What if we go down here and grab one? And let's see if it'll show us. There it is. Whoa, it was there. There it is. There's the bloom. Okay, you got to put it somewhere. So there's the bloom, right? That's a lot of space. We may only need one, but if you're going to have one, why not have 2, right? So we'll put 2 of these in right here and just nuke this whole space with information like that, right? Which will be good. And let's scoot it over. One more tile there. Escalators. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that in a bit. I don't want to get in scope creep right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do there. Make these kind of even. Okay. So now, there's that part. Now, we want to have a walkway. So we're going to have a walkway. I know this is going to shorten up the space we've got for lines. That might be kind of stupid then, to do it that way. Or maybe not. Maybe Yeah, you know what? Screw these hippies. They don't need that much space to walk around. They don't care. They're just going to jump over whatever. All right, so we're going to put the conveyors back here. The conveyor down will be here. It'll take up that space, which means we've got desks here. Magenta, hello. Here, gap, here. Okay. And down here, we've got to have room for conveyor down. Actually, let me take that lie back. We do not have to do it that way. I think we can have it go like this and then drop to there and it connect there and then it run down here. So we can go backwards. That's better. I like it. Clear. Let's just use the orange. Okay, so that's going to be the conveyor down. That's going to be the conveyor down, right? Okay. Here's going to be the conveyor line. Here's going to be the conveyor line. Okay. Now notice the conveyor connection is off the right side of the desk, right? So the conveyor connection, so here's the desk, conveyor connection will be here, 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 right? So down here it'll be, there's a desk, there's a desk, there's a desk, there's a desk, gap. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear. 6, 7. Wait. 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's number 7. There's number 8. You know what? I had this figured out, and then I came back and second guessed myself. Why the hell did I do that? Don't do that. All right. There's 1. There's 2. Here's 3. Here's number 4. Okay? We are going to have a gap. Really? I hit yellow. There. Okay, so we'll have a gap there. And then this one here. All right, so they will kind of have a little bit of access to get in behind there. Okay, so that's going to be the new setup. Now, to accommodate the new setup, we can build a wall across here. That's no big deal. That's not going to hurt anybody. We're going to need foundation underground. That foundation's going to have to go right here-ish. Yep, and that'll work. Okay. And then we're going to need foundation over here as well. That should be more than enough. Okay, so now this one will connect over here. So we just need to build foundation here. And this one will run down to here. And it will connect straight into here. Like that. So that said, we just need foundation to here. Okay, that should work. Let's get that happening. And this will give us one more ticketing desk, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what that's going to do to our throughput. Okay, cool. Pause. Everyone's off. Okay. So now we need to El Wipo wait. We can do this the smart way or we can do it the dumb way. Let's do it the smart way, shall we? Shrink our queues. Because we got to get rid of the queue lines. Those will not copy. Oops. Okay, takes care of that. Now, construction, dismantle this. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. Dismantle all that. Page down. That's going to get those. So those will get dismantled. And utilities, we should be able to tie conveyors in this way. We'll run it to there, and then pretty much this way. We'll just run it across here, across here, and here. We're trying to get this stuff in and ready to build as soon as possible. And let's go ahead and pre-order some more conveyor. So we'll right-click or click on it and cancel it. That way it should be in the inventory because we've got to build this quick. Once these get deconstructed, we can move them. Now, for the ticketing desks, those we can move. So here's what we're going to do. We're in pause, right? We're going to dismantle them, but we're going to go to construction and we're going to use the clone tool. We're going to grab 4 of them, rotate, drop. Once all this down here gets done, we'll drop them there. Cool? Cool. We can go ahead and... Oh, you know what? Hell with it. Let's just use the clone tool and do that too. Clone that. Rotate. Put it there. And then we'll set it up to put it there as well. Actually, let's go ahead and take that whole wall out. Okay. Okay. Now, what we need here is utilities, conveyor down transition, here, conveyor down transition, there. Okay, those desks have been built. Let's go ahead and take the planning out so we can see what's actually built. All right, so we're good there. So now we're just going to construction, clone. Move that stuff right there, just like that. Boom, confetti. See, we're getting a little indication here of an issue. Turn, really? Thanks. Turn all this shiz into ticketing. Everybody will be happy. It's going to be connected to a baggage hub. We're going to get that connected. Down here, we're going to do another little clone tool action. Boom. Sweet. Now, here we see we've got no problem. This is what effective planning does for you. Now we just got to drop that in, that in, that in, that in. And actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to extend this out. Okay. We're going to dismantle all this. Dismantle that. We need to have all this done by about 3 o'clock. But now they've dismantled it. So there, there, there. Done. That's it. That's all we had to do. Now we're all set. Plus, we've still got 2 more ports up here that we can flow stuff into. The bags will flow if you've got the stuff projected to build. See how the bag's already flowing in? All right? It's no sweat. Okay? So there we go. We're good to go. Up here, we need to hook it up here. So we just do that, and that will fix it. Everything is now connected, as it should be. Let's get planning cleared out. Now, we're getting... This is our early rush. So now we have these desks here, set schedules. Yes, good point. Thank you. Manage schedules. We are in extended time. We don't want all these people here for extended time. We just want like half of them. That's fine. Okay, overnight we want none. day shift and swing shift, we want full schedules. Okay, cool. All right, so that's all set. Let's go ahead and add 2 more staff because we have to cover those hours. All right, good show. I think we gotta add 2 more chefs too. Thinking about it. We got 2 chefs in each kitchen. We got 2 kitchens. That's 4 chefs at a time. You got day shift, swing shift, 8 people. I can math, and that maths. So, ha, cool. Do I plan to stream tonight? You know, maybe, because I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow because I have a very dear friend who's having a birthday on Friday, and I'm making dessert for the birthday party tomorrow night. So I will probably stream later tonight. We may do something different, and I'll probably do it on Twitch. All right, so everybody make sure you go down in the description below and go join us on Twitch. Also join us on Discord so you can say hey and chat with me off hours or whatever. You can see my library and you can make suggestions on games you may want to see me play. Okay? Beauty. Okay, queue lines. Hang on, let's take this bit of planning out here. All right, this looks much better now. I like it. And let's look at watch this. Boom. Sweet. People are just getting fueled with all that good information. Okay. Now, what we need here are queue lines. So now, the question is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. I don't think I trust the idea of having just like one queue line dumping in. You know how if we did the queue line this way and had everybody cycle through one queue line, aside from the first class people, because you know they gotta have their own special line. I don't think those work. I think having more queue lines works better. So I think that's what we're going to do. So this is going to be from the Schlubs Are Us category. We're going to try this and see how it works. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Puts first class right there at the edge. Oh, you know what? I can extend that wall out a little bit more too. That would work. Huh. Everybody can go to the center, I hope, to get out. We're going to see how this works. And then we'll make adjustments as needed. Because we can add more terminal down this way. We'll have to move the road, obviously, but we can add a little bit. We won't be within 10 tiles of the taxiway on this end. And this leaves space over here if we wanted to do another row of ticketing. We could compress security a little bit and add in more double ticketing on this side. I'd want to leave like 2 tiles, preferably like 4 in the middle, but all right, so let's see how this works. New ticketing desk, assign to ticketing desk, assign, ticketing desk, assign, and you assign. We're going to push you up here, assign. This is going to be coach as well. Can't reach that one. All right, so this desk here then will handle here, here, and here. And this desk here will handle here, here, and can handle here. And this up here is going to be first class only. So we'll have this one handling people from those two lines, and this one from these two lines. Okay. All right. Now we need a little bit of carpet in the place. Gussy it up a little bit. And we are ready to rumble. Let's see how this works out. See if we move people through a little more efficiently. Plus, remember, we're running buses more often and trains more often. We're running buses every 15 minutes. We are running trains every 20 minutes. Another consideration, although I don't see lines forming at them, it would be to add more ticketing kiosks. Those look like they're going too good. Drink and maybe fix your floor. Hey, David Nielsen, thanks for the suggestion. Welcome aboard. How are you today? I fixed the floor. Floor's good. Everything has flooring. Wow. Yep. Zoom. Well, that just cleared pickups out, so we can make the pickup zone a little bigger, but all in all, I think the pickup zone is righteous, with a little bit of indignation too. Okay, ticketing seems to be moving smooth. We're at 8:52. I haven't seen anybody griping that they missed their flight. And I'm not talking about the Saab jet fighter. Ah, that was funny. All right, so here about 9, yeah, right about now is when we're going to get the PAX flow for the noon flight. I think we're good to go, gang. I think we fixed that up right nicely. I've got snack machines and drink machines. Oh, well, yeah. I got snack and drink machines in baggage claim. I'd rather crowd it a little bit than crowd Sears food vending. That thing's made $575 already. Those drink machines, those have made $1,000 already. We'll add another one. Leave it over here on this wall. Cool. All right. More revenue is good. All right. So, yeah, obviously we missed our on-time bonus for yesterday. We haven't gotten our on-time bonus for a while yet now. Have to look into why that could be. And we'll just keep an eye out if we have a flight going late. We shouldn't. So that's going to be our next point that we look at, is trying to reestablish the on-time bonus. That's going to be next. $800, blah, 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 blah. Fuel. $65,000. Oh, I love it. Let's pay off the rest of that loan. Get that knocked out. Cool. $1.5 million. Cha-ching. Yeah. I mean, there's a little... There's lines, but I don't think they're unmanageable lines. I think these will be okay. These are they're moving quickly, I think. And I think everybody's going to make their flights on time, but we'll see. Let's just kind of zoom in a little bit, just in case. Okay. That's it. We're through the evening rush now. Good show. Pickups. You know, I have a thought. This didn't exactly work. Add queue lines to small gates, maybe? No, you know what? They seem to be working really good. Every aircraft's gone. Everybody's gone. Right? What do I need? That button right there. Let's look at our flight status. Let's review. Everything's departed. And what we're looking for is to make sure everybody's on board the aircraft. So there's greens all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Hey, we may do it. We may be back on track here, gang. 216. Oh, I like it. That's a 7.6. I don't like A320s with only 100 people. I don't like Dash 8s with only 30 people. Come on, Juno Connect. You about not to connect. I think we're going to be back on track with our bonus here, because I don't see any discrepancies. Do you? Actual departures are ahead of schedule. And they're full, so nobody missed their flights. There's Juno Connect again, screwing us over. 29 people, and Lernyville Air, you're about to lose that slot too, because I want someone who will at least put 100 people. Of course, CRJ, we could ditch that bitch. E195, that's barely half full. 737 with 35 people. Are you kidding me right here? Dude, you need 135 people. There's a 73 with less than 100. 73 with 83. Y'all are killing me. Who cares? if these planes were full, probably wouldn't be making the on-time bonus. So, all right, let's run it up here. So I had a thought. Now, this relates to, here's the last schlub. She was in the bathroom or something. Okay, now all the rest of the people leave. Okay. So we tried drop-offs underground, right? Didn't work so well. What if we moved bag claim underground? What if we moved baggage claim underground? Then we could make this ticketing over here and possibly enlarge security this way. But move baggage claim. It'd be like Miami International. It's actually on the ground level at Miami. Either that, or in theory we could move baggage claim upstairs, opening up this space. And the only reason I say that is because it would be a lot easier logistically to do that than to take ticketing apart, or especially security apart, and move one of those. Because we move baggage claim downstairs, we just need to put a set of stairs and escalators in going downstairs. I mean, you could keep this same setup here, right? To go upstairs, downstairs, right? Everybody's still going to exit here, but not everybody goes to bag claim, right? I mean, I guess that's more a consideration when we grow the airport some more. And it's about time to grow the bag claim anyway. We could add in another baggage carousel if we space these closer together. But, yeah, that might be the next consideration is enlarging baggage claim because we're up to 8 gates and we have 7 aircraft on the ground at any given time. Now that said, they're spacing I mean, these two guys, so obviously that's going to be 2 bag claims carousels in use at one time, right? And then 4. These 2 will come in shortly thereafter. But then there's an hour before the next one comes in. And then they're kind of staggered. No, you know what? I don't think we're going to need... I think 5 bag claims is enough for right now, baggage carousels. I think... Because, I mean, in theory, they could dump 2 sets of bags on the one carousel. You can have more than one fly on a carousel. You see that all the time. That's a real deal, right? Anybody have any thoughts on that? Any frequent travelers or people with a lot of traveling experience out there? Security. But anyway, the idea there is that we could, you know what? I think I might be onto something here. I might be onto something here. If you move drop-offs underground, pickups, drop-offs come in, they drop off. Then they either leave or they turn and go underground to do the pickups. They got nowhere else to go after they've done their pickups. So then the road could be routed all the way the hell down here before it comes back out of the ground and tie in down here past everything out of the way. What? A-train? I think I might have just come that was me stumbling onto an idea. What do you guys think of that? I mean, obviously, I have to do some stuff with this, but that's easy. You just move these around, no problem. Run the connections for the conveyor for the carousels down to the second basement floor because they got to come up from underneath, right? Okay, no big deal. They come up from underneath, which is, you know what? They should redo these so they can come from above or below because they do that in real life. Of course, I also think they should have baggage carousels that you can run around the walls and make, you know, shapes like this, squiggly stuff, and all that, like in real life too. But that's neither here nor there. Doing pickups underground with baggage claim. Yeah, you like that? And then all you've got to have is you know, again, stairs and escalators back up so people can get up here to the LRT, or we could buy this piece of land and then have a connection and then build a station behind the LRT, which would be great. Oh yeah, well we got all the space in the world for bag claim, and then in theory, we could move security up to the second floor, and so you'd have baggage claim on basement 1, ticketing on the ground floor, security on the second floor. You like that shit? Yeah, you like that, don't you? That would be pretty cool and neat in a neat and cool sort of way. Then your drop-offs and your pickup people are, it's a lot less intermingling going on, right? So that sounds like a plan. And I love it when a plan comes together. So, but you know what it sounds like a plan for? Oh, it sounds like a plan for the next episode. Because we've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. That's pretty good. I think we're pretty good right about here. Let's just go ahead and run this up to almost midnight. Not after midnight, because it's not an Eric Clapton song. This is going to require some planning and a lot of Willy Foo-Foo talking through and stuff. Maybe we'll do the planning now and we'll build next time. There we go. $244,000 in taxes. Holy shnikey. Frickin' Uncle Sam and the local knuckleheads are getting their money's worth, aren't they? Okay. So if we do this, let's get the planning tool. Let's draw ourselves a picture how much space we're going to need. All right, so we're going to do this. Drop down. Wait a minute. No, let's not do that. Hang on. Back up. Here. In theory, we could build these restrooms too. No, you don't need that there. What are you doing? I need that on the next level down. Okay. Boom. Boom. Nope, you don't need it there. You need it there. Boom. Okay. Clear. Boom. All right. Do that. Let's do this. Go to here. Drop down. Okay, now we got reference points. We got all that space. I think we could put some baggage carousels in there. What do you think, guys? Well, we got to know where the roads need to run in relation to the building, though, right? That's the problem. I mean, yeah, and in theory, we could have the roads come way the hell over. Well, no, because we got to get them there. Wait. So I like the idea of the road cutting like this, and then boom, dropping down like it did previously. Or we could have the road cut off here. We want it to go over far enough above the ground so the returning loop goes underneath it. And then it pops up, and then it joins in way down here, out of the way, and it keeps traffic moving. In fact, I already unlocked the double hoopajoop, so it could just be the second lane, like that. Other way. Other way what? Oh, you mean have it running south? No, 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 no. Here's the thing. No, you want to create a loop. First off, I prefer creating a loop because you want all the vehicles, at least in the United States, offload to the right side, right? Snake around, drop off first, and pickups. No more looping around. No, I like the looping around. It works because that's the way real airports are. They have loops. So they would run over here, drop underground, come up under here, and then go from there. Yeah, but the buses are the key, right? The vehicles who have to do pickups are the key. If they have to do drop-offs first, they've got to go through the drop-off zone. And then they loop around and go to the pickup zone. Then they loop around and they come up. Now, if vehicles are just dropping off, they just drop off and go. If they're picking up only, they wait for drop-offs to get out of the way. And they go down and do their thing, but they're out of the way. Completely out of the way. And then they merge down here. Out of here. Goodbye. Quick and easy. So that's why I do the loops the way I do the loops. Because working with the game mechanics, that seems to work out best to ensure, traffic flow. So this would be not necessarily this big. Let's look at, all right, traffic flow. People come through here. Then we'd probably need stairs here-ish. Or we could extend this wall out here. Yeah, we could extend this wall out here. Then put the security exits there. Then put stairs down here. So then that puts us at this wall. Well, we still have the restrooms there. We're going to want restrooms. Of course, we could build these restrooms here, too. That's probably easier. That would save us some footprint. Okay. So planning. We're clear, and we're going to drop here. And remove this. So now we just made that much smaller. Because remember, we got a lot of foundation cost here. Now look at that. That's a $500,000 foundation. All right. So then we'll build these restrooms here downstairs. Okay, there. So there's the restrooms. No, and they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't circle the drop-off zone twice. That's what I'm saying. Is if we move pickups underground, right? If we move pickups to here, for example, okay, that's pickups, and then drop-offs is here, right? Vehicles are going to come in, stop at drop-offs. The buses are the key concern because that's what moves most people. Then they're going to go hit the road, take the ramp down, and then they'll hit pickups here. Then they're going to stay underground, loop around, go underneath itself, and go down here past these roads here, and then come back up out of the ground and then join back in. All right, so it's like a helix. All right, it comes down, curves, goes underground, serves the underground, stays underground, loops underneath itself, then comes back out of the ground down here, then merges back in to depart. And at that point, we'd build it 4 lanes wide at this end, so then the traffic would merge cleaner. Okay, that's the plan. There's no doubling the drop-off point. All right, you go down, zoom, loop around, go underneath it, and then come up. Done. That's what I'm talking about. So that would be the pickups, the pickup zone, more or less right there. Then the next thing would be, so you can see a ghost image there of the LRT platform. The next thing would be to have connecting like a hallway to allow people to come across and then go upstairs, up into the station building for the LRT. And then hopefully we could get it where we have some ticketing in there and people could come across underneath that, and then they could come up out of the ground over here and go right in, because I don't like people walking across the tracks in the road. I want them to go underground and go underneath everything and then pop back up, because A, it's more realistic and it looks better. Yeah, I don't want people crossing the road from the train station. They shouldn't do that, or shouldn't have to do that. It's inefficient because it holds up traffic, and you know how the game works. They'll get run over or whatever. So this much space would give us room. We could just move this bag deal over here. Put a second one over here. That'd give us room for 10, well, 9 times, Mrs. Bueller. 9 carousels over here, and then we could have 18 total carousels. I think that's a lot of carousels. You may not need to lower the road second level if you leave some space for drop down. No. We wouldn't. The road would just be on basement 1. You can't go to basement 2. Here, let me show you what I'm looking at. We're not even going to use this road like we did previously. Road ramp down would go here, like that. Okay, so the road would come off here, like that. Then you put the road ramp there. Okay, and that's, what is that, 2 by 6? It's 2 by 6. All right, so planning, here's the ramp. We'll do it in pink. 2 by 6, there's the ramp. Okay, so then underground, it's going to be at this point here. Okay, which means then really we need to have the road come this way. So that saves us a little more space. That's fine. It doesn't have to go that far, but I kind of want it to. Kind of want it to go a long ways. Okay, so now we'll clear all this out because we don't need that. We don't need this. We can move this building space back. Saves us foundation cost. Okay, so more or less like that. Then the road curves around this way. We've got to be 2 tiles off there. And then it goes this way. It passes underneath itself here. And somewhere down here we have 2x6. It pops back up. Comes out of the ground there. In fact, we may just run it in right here. I don't know if we can do that or not. Let me see if we can put this in here. Yep, we can put it right there. So that's where we want it to be. We'll have the road ramp up right here. Coming up from downstairs. Okay, so let's just move it over 2 tiles from where we got it. Doink, like that. Okay. And we'll just run this back up here like this. Clear that out. Road comes over 2 more tiles and goes down to that. Then it pops up. Right there. And then these two, this road at this point just drives straight out the gate. See, because there's an exit point right there. See that? So we can just tie it in right there. Zoom. And out of here. And we're good to go. I like it. So this would be the drop down. 2, 4, 6. Boom. Pickup zone, the pickups would be, you know, right here. Then we could look at building connection across to the LRT platform here. Like that. And that could even drop down to basement 2. And then this has walls around here. Like so. Restrooms over here. Alright. So there's our restroom. Women's room, men's room, oops, excuse me, and there we go. There we go, there we go. You have, you know, a few of the sliding glass doors in here, 4 tiles wide. 4 tiles wide, 4 tiles wide, whatever. Yeah, that works. Then we'll draw in some baggage carousels. So we can do, let's say 1, 2, 3 tiles off that wall, 1, 2, 3 off that wall, 3 by 5. 2, 3 tiles. 3 by 5. We could probably go 4 tiles. Let's see if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, shoot! That cramps up 1 tile, but we could always move something. So there is the idea. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We've got to have the stairs come down somewhere. That's the only thing logistically we haven't figured out yet. And talked about maybe doing it over here. So that would eliminate that one. Eliminate that one carousel. And let's see, magenta. So if we take that one out. Okay, that actually fits nicely for a 8 configuration. Let's put the wall back in here, and we'll split it up a little differently. We could put like there. Door. Of course, we could run these lengthwise too. There's lots of options here. But the key now is to just figure out how we get people downstairs from here. Traffic flows downstairs here, comes over this way. All we got to do is extend this wall out like so, and put our security exit here like that. Then if we do stairs down 2 by, will they take 2 by 3? Yeah, they're 2 by 3. Stairs, escalator, stairs. Okay, so let's drop that down to there. Stairs, escalator, stairs, or escalator, stairs, escalator. That takes them to that space. It might almost be beneficial to have them come around and come down this way, as opposed to coming down this way and then going this way. But that works either way, I think. Of course, we can move all this stuff over here too. Open up some more room. That is a thought. There's 12. Kind of like it. What do you guys think? What you think about debt? I'll put like 4 hubs underneath. One hub connects into 4. So it would have an input. I don't think you have to have that much connection like that. One hub connects to 4, then it has a external connection, which is a 2-way to another hub. I would just as soon have like a master hub that sorts then to secondary hubs, and those hubs then connect to the carousels. Does that make sense? Anybody have any questions? Am I talking to myself here? We coffee talking people? Okay, I think we have a plan. And we can just bump all this plumbing down, well, this plumbing down to the 3rd floor. We can move this hub over here-ish. remove this from ticketing. The connections down to the 3rd floor. This road clears them. Or down to basement 2. And then just have that connect over here. That would work. I think that would work, folks. Baggage claim. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool. All right. We've got a plan now to look forward to for our next episode of SimAirport, now available in early access. Link in the description below. We appreciate you being here. Hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Thanks for being on board. If you have any questions or anything, hit me up on here or on Discord. There's links down in the description. Join us on Discord. Join us on Twitch. We may do another live stream here in a couple hours after my voice recovers a little bit and I've had some dinner. Also, we appreciate your donations via PayPal or Patreon. Become a patron of the channel. You guys will get first priority on selecting games that you see episodes of in the future, and there is a list of my games on the Discord channel, so go jump on that. Hopefully you will like what you saw. Give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel. Help us grow to 1,000 subscribers by July, mid-July. Help a brother out. We're going to need like 4 new subscribers a day, probably 5. So if you guys want to take on that challenge, get your buds, get them on board, and see if we can make this happen and become kind of an exponential growth thing. But I appreciate you being here nonetheless. And subscribe for more great content coming soon. Make sure you turn on that bell, ring-a-ding-a-ding, so you know when we're going live. I think I will maybe, no, next episode of SimAirport will not be today. I think we're going to do if we do it, I will announce it probably on the Discord page. And we will do a Twitch live stream later this evening. Maybe some more Tower 3D Pro or something else. I'm not sure. My voice is starting to sound a little ratty, so I may need to take the rest of the evening off. But hey, you got 2 hours of stuff for today, so I hope that's good. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate you. And I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.